All right, Shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. That's all praises to the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ. The true names in the Hebrew is Yahweh for the Heavenly Father and Yahushai for his beloved Son. I also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful like preaching his word in truth and sincerity. The men, women, and children that are allotted to get salvation and belief. On the Brother Talsabon, the Great Millstone, Arizona camp, well with another video at Edify. And I wanted to go on this video Elder Apostle Hart made. This judge rulings on a woman trying to get property of pictures of her forefather that was in slavery, that these devils just used to make money, used to put in their books to publish, to make a good page or make a good cover. These devils will use and monetize your suffering, and they think that there's nothing going to come of it. But you know what? You got the evidence in your damn hands. You Edomites, you so-called white people, here it is. You have all the evidence in your hands of what you've done to us. So really, the trial is going to be swift. So going into what I just said, this is Malachi 3 and 5. It says, and I will come near to you to judgment. Right? The Lord said he's going to come near to judgment. Right? It says, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers and against the adulterers, and against the false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages. And these devils 100% oppress us in our wages, man. Before you get your paycheck, they're taking out all this money, which all the money they take out, even income tax, that's not even supposed to be taken from you, because if you go to a 9-to-5 job, you're getting paid wages, not income. Right? The company gets paid income. You're getting paid wages, but these devils are still sit here and take your money even though they know it. Because this is the wicked judge. It says, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow and the fatherless, and turn aside the stranger from his right, and fear not me, say Yahweh. And these devils do all this and above. So what the Lord said, he's going to have a swift, he's going to come against you and will be a swift witness against you, right? It says, verse 6, for I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore, you sons of Jacob are not consumed. So the Lord didn't change. You Christians will go to the New Testament and act like it's a whole new power that we're talking about. And this is not a whole new power. This is the same Lord. He's about to come and bring a swift judgment against you fucking devils, man. Here it is, Jacob's wild as hell, and these devils that sit here and lock up those that have to, rebuke their children and give them a whooping. You oppress somebody in their household and allow their children to sit here and come up and say, you know what, I feel like I'm a boy and it's really a girl. And they'll make you a criminal for coming against that. You devils, man, the Lord is going to get you, man. All that you've done to Israel, man. Let me, this is Galatians chapter 6. We get this. I think it's the 7th verse. It says, be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So this is what this devil's sown, right? Rape, robbery, and murder. So what? You got to reap the same. You devils are going to get your just desserts. We're in a time now where the Lord is showing his evident token that he's coming on the scene. Is what? The Lord said he's going to be a swift witness, right? And here it is. You devils are so proud. You got the evidence in your fucking hands. You haven't let us go. You haven't given us a fair shake. You haven't repaid. And nor will you, because the Lord didn't write that in the plan. Because what the Lord said, you devils are going to be proud to the end. What's getting ready to happen is the Lord is about to stand up for his people, just like he did in the old world. All right? Get this next precept. Isaiah 14. And 1. It says, "For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land." You see, at some point soon, the Lord is going to have his mercy on us, on the elect of Israel, and set us in our own land. Meaning what? Jerusalem. The Lord is going to set us in Jerusalem, man. Back up in our own land. And strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them for in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. Meaning you heathen are going to be our fucking slaves in the kingdom, man. And I was in the book of Revelation, and you people think the kingdom is going to be something in the sky. And well, no. The scriptures tell you that next rulership is going to be on earth. This is in Revelation. Yeah, Revelation 5 and 10, right there at the top of the screen. It says, "And has made us unto our." You know what? I gotta just go to it. Revelation 5 and 9. It says, "And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred," meaning Jake, the Israelites, the elect, are still going to be Israelites just scattered through all nations, man. Even end up looking like them. It says, it says, "Redeem us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue, people and nation, and has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on earth." So the rulership is going to be on earth. So all you Christians that try to act like the kingdom of heaven is just going to be floating up in the sky, no. This is going to be on earth. It says back in Isaiah 14 and 2, it says, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them, and the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they wore, and they shall rule over their oppressors." And that's what we're going to exactly do, man. We are going to rule over you fucking heathen, man. And you Edomites are the chief of them. You've done the most atrocities to the children of Israel, man. And all signs are pointing towards the day that you devils are going to have to pay. I'm going to jump down to 21. It says, "It prepares slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities." So this is what the Lord said. For the iniquity of their fathers, the children are going to pay. Verse 22, it says, "For I will rise up against them, say Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and the remnant and the son and nephew, say Yahweh. And I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said Yahweh." So the Lord is getting ready to waste America, man. At the end of the day, the scriptures tell you, "Wait ye upon me until the day that I rise up to the prey." So ultimately, we're not going to do anything. The Lord is the one that's going to be putting his hand to you devils. And at some point, when the Lord gives us the power and he's chosen us and the world knows, because the Lord is going to make it evident who he was dealing with, But we got to wait for Yahweh Shai first to come and do his thing. Nobody's going to get their lips before Yahweh Shai. It says Yahweh of hosts has sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and as I have proposed, so shall it stand, that I will break the Syrian in my land, and upon the mountains tread him under foot. You know, and those Assyrians, when you go into the scriptures, what was the Assyrians' lot? It was to be the rod of the Most High's anger. What is the Edomites or the wicked's lot? To be the rod of the Most High's anger, right? So it's synonymous with each other. It says that I will break the Assyrian in my land, and upon my mountains tread him underfoot. And what's the mountain of the Lord? His people, right? Then shall his yoke depart from off them, and his burden depart from off their shoulders. This is the purpose that is proposed upon the whole earth, and this is the hand that is stretched out upon all nations. For Yahweh of hosts hath proposed it, and who shall disannul it? And his hand is stretched out, and who can turn it back? Because the Lord said these things, so they're going to come to pass. You know, we're coming to a time soon, man. You devils are going to pay for every ounce of wickedness that you did, right? You're gonna reap what you sow. This is Galatians 5. Galatians chapter 5. Verse 19. It says, and the you know what, let me see. Maybe I jumped the gun on one of my precepts. You know what? I go to Galatians 6 and now I go to Galatians 5. Galatians 6 and 7, it says, be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to the flesh shall the flesh reap corruption, and his devil is fully sown to his flesh, right? But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. So who are the ones sowing to the flesh, and who are the ones sowing to the Spirit? The ones sowing to the flesh are the believers in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, storing up our spiritual riches in heaven. But this devil, what? He stored up his carnal riches by wickedness, you know, through rape, robbery, and murder, through beating down the nations, right? The scriptures call this man the hammer of the whole earth. He's dealt wickedly with all the nations. Now let's get what was sown to the flesh. This is Galatians 5 and 19. It says now it says, now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery. This devil's done that, right? How many of you Israelite women did he run through while you had husbands? Fornications. He set up all these other gods. Uncleanness, lasciviousness, right? Unbridled lust, idolatry, witchcraft, and this devil gets into witchcraft. Look at the Pentagon. There's a reason why it looks like a pentagram. These devils do these things on purpose. Hatred, and this devil's the most hatred person in the world. Variance, emulation, wrath, strife, sedition, heresy. And this devil does all this envyings. So this is all that he's sown in the flesh. So what? He's going to reap corruption, murders, drunkenness, revilings, and such like, which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven. So this devil has no part in the kingdom of heaven, man. No part. And you Israelites that try to sit here and act like this fucking decrepit, evil man can sit here and have any part of that, hey, you're going to die along with him, man. This is James chapter 2, verse 13. It says, for he shall have judgment without mercy, that has shown no mercy. And mercy rejoices against judgment, and this devil's shown no mercy. You can go to I think it's Amos. I'll get this first. I'll get Amos 1 and 11 first to show you this devil's had no mercy. The Lord is always documenting this devil's wickedness, man. Amos 1 and 11. It says, thus say Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and they cast off all pity. That's all pity, right? That's no mercy. When you cast off pity, you don't care about the state of that person. You don't put yourself in their shoes. You don't look at it as a child you're killing. This devil casted off all pity when he came against you tribesmen, and he's still doing it to this damn day, man. And his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So this devil kept his wrath forever. He's still beating you Israelites down. He'll sit here and look at you in your face and tell you that the pictures of your parents' suffering is owned by him. And he'll monetize it. He'll make money off it. He'll put it on posters and pictures. You know, put it in books. Give you none of the money from the prophets and just look at it like, hey, this is mine. Amos 1:12, it says, but I will send fire upon Teman, which shall devour all the places of Bozrah. You see, the Lord is going to devour this place. The Lord is going to burn America up, man. This is Isaiah 10. And 13. Start at 12. It says, wherefore it shall come to pass that when Yahweh have performed this whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria and the glory of his high looks. And who's the king of Assyria now? Who is this? This is not only the scriptures talking about the manifold wisdom of the Most High. You know, so some things you can take in the scriptures as face value, but some things you have to take in as a spirit. What was the spirit of the king of Assyria? He was proud against the Lord. He came up against what the Most High set up. He came against his people, right? And he gave the Lord no credit. And that's America. That's you so-called white people. You give the Lord no credit. You think your power is through you alone. It says, verse 13, for he said, because the strength of my hand have I done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent. And this is how these devils think, man. Look at their scientists. Look at your scholastic scholars. You know, what do they say? You know, how do they act? What's their demeanor? They're all against the truth, man. It says, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent, and I have removed the bounds of the people. Right? This devil took away all the landmarks, man. He's the one that decide who owns this from this point to that point, right? And have robbed their treasures and have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man. So this devil's boasting in his wickedness. You know? This is why when you Israelites, man, especially you ones that are into that whole fucking gang shit, that's Esau's spirit. Because this is him talking about it. Putting down people like a valiant man, right? Robbing them. You know? Taking away their goods. That's Esau's fucking spirit. It says in verse 14, my hand had found as a nest the riches of the people, and as one gathered eggs that are left, have I gathered all the earth, that there was none that moved the wing or opened the mouth or peeped. And this is exactly how this devil's going. He's going about. He's done all this, and because nothing's happened, he thought he was going to be hot stuff. Verse 15, it says, shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth him? So is the axe going to sit here and say, hey, I got this power when somebody else is swinging him? Shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it, as if a rod should shake itself against them that lifted it up, or as if the staff should lift up itself, as if it were no wood? Therefore shall Yahweh of hosts send among his fat ones leanness, and under his glory shall he kindle a burning like the burning of a fire. So the Lord is the one that's sitting there putting you devils in that position. The scriptures tell you in the book of Daniel, power shall be mighty. Daniel's 8:24. It says, And his power shall be mighty, but not of his own power. And he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and destroy the mighty and the holy people. So this devil's power is mighty, but not through his own self. The Lord is the one that's swinging you devils. So you got proud, you got lifted up, and what? Now the Lord's now we're in the time frame where the Lord is about to put you devils down, like a valiant man. You know. Not only that, but this devil's also what? He's defrauded the people of their goods. It's, James 5 and 1, it says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl, for your misery shall come upon you." Who's the richest nation in the world? Who's the richest group of people in the world? The so-called white man. It's because the Lord gave him that blessing. When you go back to Genesis, the 27th chapter, he says, his dew shall be the fatness of the heavens. So the Lord gave this devil the goodness of the earth, the wealth of the earth. Your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth-eaten. Look at his monetary system. It's crumbling. They're trying to figure out a way to replace this stuff. Right? It says, "Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have reaped up treasures for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields." Who are the laborers? The modern, everyday person, the common man. And more than not, it's you Israelites, man. You're the ones that's making this devil's kingdom go. You're the ones who have the shit-paying positions, man. So you've reaped down this devil's field, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped have entered in the ears of Yahweh's Sabbath oath. You see? So we're in a time now where the Lord is hearing the cries of the people that have been defrauded of their labors, man. Right? I had one earlier. I forgot what it was. But I'm going to close up right there, man. So you devils are going to get your just desserts, man. What you reaped, you're going to sow. Shalom.